Earlier today, 6 of the top prospects for this year's NHL Entry Draft were on hand in Detroit to attend the morning skate and take in some Stanley Cup final atmosphere. Steven Stamkos, Drew Doughty, Tyler Myers, Zach Bogosian, Luke Schenn, Alex Pietrangelo all got a first-hand look at what the Stanley Cup finals are all about, and they now join us live on set. Guys, earlier today you made your way into the Penguins dressing room and the Red Wings dressing room. What was that like? Did you guys enjoy that?
Yeah, that was a great experience.
Was it more fun for you or your dads?
I think the parents definitely had more fun. They were like little kids in the candy store there, so they had a great time.
All right, let me introduce you guys. First up on the desk on the front, Luke Schenn on the far left, Zach Bogosian, Drew Doughty, sorry, Steven Stamkos beside me, Zach Bogosian right behind me, Tyler Myers, and Alex Pietrangelo. Steven, let me ask you first up. There's been a lot of reaction. Obviously, Tampa Bay gets first pick overall, and it clearly looks like they're not going to trade that pick away. They got a website for you. How excited are you about that?
That was pretty exciting when I first saw that. I thought the fans just put that up, but I was told that the team put it up, and obviously that's great for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and hopefully I get picked by them.
Zach, pass your microphone back there to Zach. Zach, in the OHL this year, you were voted by the coaches as the best defensive defenseman, best offensive defenseman, hardest worker, smartest player. Which one of those are you most proud of?
I'd probably say the hardest working one. You know, I do work really hard off the ice and on the ice, and I definitely take great pride in how hard I work.
Drew, let's talk to you now. Drew, there were some people asking you, do you think you can make the adjustment? Because making the adjustment from defenseman, let me point out, we got one forward here in 5D in the top picks. Making the adjustment from D in junior hockey to the NHL is a big leap, much more difficult than forward. Do you think you'll be ready this time next year?
I really hope so. You know, the adjustment is just so much different. The guys at the next level are so much bigger and so much stronger, and they're just so much more skilled. So being a defenseman next year in the NHL would definitely be a task at hand that I really have to work hard on, and that's my main objective right now.
The tallest guy amongst the prospects going in this year, and we got to pan way up. Look way up. 6'7", Tyler Myers, actually born in Houston, Texas. But when you decided you were going to play hockey internationally, you decided you were playing for Canada. How'd you make that decision?
Well, I just feel that if I never made that move to Canada, I wouldn't be the hockey player I am today. So I feel I owe this country a lot, and I'm very happy with my decision.
Did you get any grief from people back home for it?
No, not too much. I've lived in Calgary since 2000, so I don't know many people back home, so not too much grief.
Luke Schenn, let me ask you a question. I hear you're a huge junkie on Xbox, on NHL 08. Now, what I hear specifically is that when you play with a defensive partner, Sergei Gonchar, acting out sliding the puck to Sidney Crosby. Is there something there we need to know about, buddy?
Yeah, I guess started up the season in Kelowna, just a lot of spare time, so I might as well play a little NHL 08, and yeah, you're right on with the Penguins, and it's pretty cool to meet them this morning, and we met all the guys in the locker room and seen their pregame skate, so yeah, it's pretty cool, but yeah, the Xbox is just something for free time on the side.
Now, Alex, you probably heard tons of questions about the fact that you had to miss the end of the playoffs because you had the spleen problems in the hospital, lost 23 pounds, but you're good now, right?
You know
you're
what,
totally
Gino?
good?
It's been a long 6 weeks, but I think I'm getting better at Xbox than Schenner is over here.
Oh, is that the deal? You got used to?
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a competition soon. It's been tough. I'm getting better though.
And the good news is there's no long-term problems with that whatsoever.
No long-term, a couple more weeks and I'll be perfectly fine.
All right, I gotta ask you guys for your predictions. Quickly, give me your predictions in the Cup final. I'm putting you on the spot.
Tonight?
Yes.
3-2 Pittsburgh.
All right. Alex?
I'm gonna go 4-2 Detroit.
I'll go 3-2 Detroit.
Well, the Wings getting some
I'll
calls.
go 4-2 Pittsburgh.
I'm going to have to say 5-3 Detroit.
Oh, even split. You guys are politicians already.
I'm going to have to say 5-3 for Detroit.
You guys are politicians already. What was it like for your dads? Was it nice to see your dad's faces light up when they were in the dressing room like that? What a great opportunity for them here today.
Yeah, that was great for them, especially last night when we had the legends of hockey for the Detroit Red Wings. Our fathers grew up watching them, and that was definitely a treat for them.
It was a neat opportunity last night. These guys got to meet Gordie Howe and Ted Lindsay. Guys, I really appreciate you guys being here. Enjoyed tonight's game. I know it's going to be a lot of fun for you.
Thanks for having us.
Coming. Speaking of first-rounders, let's take a look at the Pittsburgh Penguins because they have not played great. They've obviously had a lot of first-round players. Matter of fact, the Pens have 13 first-rounders in their current lineup. The Wings just 3. That includes Sidney Crosby and Marc-Andre Fleury, who were first overall selections. Malkin and Stahl were second overall, and Ryan Whitney, 5th overall selection in 2002.